Christ. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna look like, but I guess it's gonna be fine. I don't know. Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to the Hippie Spirit. So this is a life update video. I'm just gonna talk about what happened in the last few weeks, what's been happening in my life. And as you all know, this is sort of like a lifestyle channel, so I won't be talking always about my masters or dentistry or how my professional life is, but I'll also be talking about how my life is going in general and the kind of decisions I make and how I generally navigate my life. So that's gonna be in most of my videos. So I'm just saying that because of late I have found this trend that there are a lot of people following me, and most of them are for professional sort of purpose, because I do put out a lot of content on masters in public health or masters in general in the US and the job and all that. While I love talking about all that, the people who know me know that I also have a very different side to myself. I love I love content creation. I love being on Instagram. I love making reels and just expressing myself, and that's a different creative side to me. So I want to like take both together, or maybe like in a more parallel way. So if you have seen my Instagram, you guys know that I do that a lot. So this channel is going to be mostly a mixture of my professional and my personal life, like a lifestyle and what happens with my profession. So today's is as you can see, this is my new place. I just set it up like 2 days back. I'm loving it. I just moved last weekend, and it's been nice. It's more spacious than my previous place. My previous room was in an apartment, so we didn't really have a lot of space to, we didn't have like it wasn't like as good as this. I'm not saying this is great, but I love it. This is good for me for the time being, and we have a backyard, we have a front yard, it's really nice, and I'm liking it. I am more a nature person, so I love being close to nature in whatever way possible. So far it's been very good and quiet and safe in this place. So it's still in Connecticut. I'm still in Connecticut state, and this is New Britain. Previously, I was in New Haven because my school was in New Haven. As you know, I went to University of New Haven. So now that I'm looking for jobs and I have graduated, oh my god, okay, I have graduated and stuff, so I do have a job offer, which I am going to talk about in a future video. I'm not talking about what my job thing is now, because it's sort of a little confusion going on right now, which I'm going to talk about on a different video. So that's what's happening, guys. So this is going to be a very short video. This is just a life update, and there's so many other things, exciting things coming, might happen in my life. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Oh hey, and that doesn't mean that you cannot ask me questions about anything about masters or accommodation and all that. You can still reach out to me and ask me questions, and I will be answering all the questions for you with in whatever way possible. So don't hesitate to ask me questions. I have been getting a lot of questions since I've been moving, and I have like posted few reels and stories on my Instagram. Have been getting questions on what my previous accommodation was and how I got that and how to. So there is this page on YouTube. There's this page on Facebook. So most of the schools before they Jesus, I don't know how to vlog, so this I don't know. Okay, so most of the schools, so forget UNH, forget University of New Haven. If you are going to any other university, most schools do have their own page for off-campus accommodation on Facebook. So if you just type the school name and type accommodation, there is mostly gonna be a page where people are gonna post vacant rooms, or people are looking for roommates all the time, or there are rooms for rent, houses for rent, and all that. So the only thing that you have to be careful is that some might be a scam. So anybody asking you to give them a deposit before you have seen the place is likely gonna be a scam. So if you are coming from India and you found a house and you found a listing on Facebook and you're like, oh, I like this place and the rent is good and everything, you might want to ask someone in the US to go see the place and make sure for themselves that this is a legit place, you know, that you can move to before you commit to giving them any sort of deposit, be it $100 or $150 or $600 or whatever deposit they are asking you. Here, people usually don't ask you to give you a deposit unless you have seen the place and you have made sure that it is a legit place. Okay, so don't do that, don't fall into that. Me and my roommate have been almost scammed like twice. We were about to send them the money without seeing the place because we didn't know how it works, but now we know. Anybody asking you for money, before they can show you, they'll tell you that, oh, I'm traveling, I'm not in town, so but you can send me a deposit now and then I can give you the keys. The key is hidden there, key is hidden here, and then you can take the key and just move in. I'm a traveling person, I'm not in town. Don't fall for it. Anybody who is genuinely giving you a place should be available for you to show you the place around before they can take money from you. So that's something, a very quick thing that I wanted to like mention to you guys, since I was talking about the house and exchange, house and moving and all that. So so for people who are asking for off-campus accommodations, there is a Facebook page for, I know that, for University of New Haven off-campus accommodation. You can type that on Facebook. I'm not able to see that page anymore. I don't know if I unfollowed them or stopped joining the group because I don't need that anymore. But if I find it, I will definitely put a link to that page on my videos. But that's how you go about it. So if you have any more questions on how to find accommodations and how the housing and all those things work in the US, or when you come to study in the US, I know it can be a little overwhelming because you don't know how things work and it's so foreign and so new to you. So I get that. Don't worry, I can even add you to some, if there are any WhatsApp groups where you can talk about accommodation. I know we had one. So if you have questions regarding all that, you can still ask me. If you have lifestyle related questions, you can ask me. I'm gonna be posting some of the good products that I use. I get a lot of questions on my curly hair routine. I don't know, I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna post all of that because I just love doing that, and I love talking, and it's more like journaling for me, because people journal and they feel satisfied, and for me talking is journaling. So why don't I just talk and document my life as it goes, so I'll have a timeline to what happened when I look into my YouTube videos, and I can also help you guys with whatever I know. So that's that, guys. So bye for now.